Now me, I'm working on my memoirs.
Now, you're a guy, you're writing your book, right?
Yes, I am. I'm in the process of it.
This has got to be amazing. A guy who's never read a book is writing a book. I got to say, that's got to be the best news I've ever heard in my life.
It may be a first, but what I'm doing is I'm taking some of those really exciting highlights out of my life, putting them all down in my memoirs, getting it all down there.
If I was going to read a book about you, it would only be about candy and picking up Cuban boys.
Oh, no, there's a lot more to me, Ronnie. A lot more to me. Here, I've been working on this chapter. I don't do it in order, but I've been working on this chapter of when I found out I was having a heart attack.
So it's all jumping around, Quentin Tarantino style, huh?
Right, and then I'll put it all back together later, in a chronological order.
So we'll kick out that Quentin Tarantino style.
Right, yeah. So I got this. This is right when I found out I was having the heart attack. You were there, so you'll remember this.
Okay.
From Fez Whatley's memoir, A Million Little Peaches. I remember that afternoon like it was just 2.5 months ago. Sure, I had been in pain for a while, but in this business, pain is the name of the game. It's what I do. It's who I am. Besides, what was I going to do? Tell the fat cat suits upstairs that Opie had given me a heart attack with his Halloween party antics? I didn't want to cost the kid his gig. I don't roll like that, man. Finally, I decided to go see the doctor. I could instantly tell from the look on his face. Something was wrong, big time wrong. The doc was losing it, and I had to calm him down quick. I smacked him around a couple times just for good measure. He told me I was having a heart attack and to get to the hospital immediately. I told him, all I need is a pack of smokes, a bottle of bourbon, and a night to sleep it off. Despite the threat of taking another bitch slap, he politely disagreed. Next, I rounded up Bennington, and we were off to the hospital. I don't like hospitals, never have. This one smelled like a combination of Hawaiian Punch and shit. The ER doctor looked at me like he had seen a ghost. He came at me with a Pall Mall dangling from his lip and his balls sweating right through his hospital scrubs. He said, I don't know how to tell you this. I said, it better not be bad news, or you could find yourself bleeding. He told me I was having a heart attack and needed to be worked on immediately. That's when I cut him. I cut him deep. It's not like he hadn't been warned. In the operating room, the surgeon was nervous, real nervous, man. I noticed he had pissed himself. That's when I told him, listen, rookie, no sedatives for me. I want to watch every move he was making. When I saw him shaking, that's when I decided to take over. I said, if anyone's doing this procedure, it's me. The doctor said that's never been done before. And then I proceeded to put in my own stent. I looked up at the bastard and his Viet Cong face and said, not until now.
That's good stuff, Fez.
Yeah, so that's just a chapter there. For when I was having my heart attack.
I don't know about it, though. Not sure whether it's going to have that same pop. What did you think, Earl?
You sure that everything kind of happened that way?
Well, I don't remember all of it that way.
Well, you were pretty panicky. I had to chill you out.
I don't remember that happening at all. I mean, I'll say this. When you called one of us was crying, I wasn't.
Okay, that might have been me.
Yeah.
That might have been me doing that. See, a lot of this is just the way I remember it happening.
And you still blaming Opie for giving you the heart attack because he took a half an hour extra to come out for his Halloween show.
I think it was like an hour and 15 minutes. I thought I kind of took it easy on Opie there.
I don't remind you smacking the doctor around.
All right, no, that didn't happen. Yeah.
You said you needed a pack of smokes, bottle of bourbon, night to sleep it off?
Well, actually, instead of the pack of smokes and the bourbon, he gave me an aspirin. So that's kind of along the same line.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he gave me something. It just wasn't cigarettes and booze.
You said the hospital smelled like Hawaiian Punch and shit?
All right, basically it was just more like cleaning fluid. But I'm sure someone's drank on Hawaiian Punch in there at some point.
All right, your ER doctor, he had Pall Mall in his mouth and had ball sweat?
All right, no, that I was kind of nervous. He could have had ball sweat. I don't know. Cigarette? No, they're not allowed to smoke in there. So no, that's something I put in literary license. They call that.
All right, and here you also said you stabbed him. You cut him deep.
Okay, no, that didn't happen either. That was them giving me a shot. That was my IV. But I knew one of us was, had been, punctured.
All right, you say that your doctor pissed himself as he was operating on you.
Okay, now that I really can't confirm. Now looking back on it, I would say no, probably no pissing at all. But from my view, I really couldn't see it.
You put in your own stent?
Okay, no, that was the doctor that I accused of pissing himself.
And the Viet Cong face he had?
No, not Viet Cong. Not Viet Cong. But when you're under the sedatives like that, faces look a little scary.
Why don't you go back and work on this chapter, Fez? It's not all that good.
So, yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah.
I think the essence is still there.
Yeah, it is. The essence is there.
I mean, I did have a heart attack.
Right. Somewhat.
Right.
Or agita. At this point, I think it was just really agita. All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ.